Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High Yah, through His Son Yahushua HaMashiach. It's your brother UncleK, and we're back with another one. I hope you're having a Baruch day, and I hope right now you have a sound mind and a sound heart. Now, before we get into the content, like the content, share the content, and comment down below. And if you're not a supporter, become a supporter right now. I just advise you to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. So let's get into it. You gotta be a mystery. You can't give out too much information. You must be a mystery. You're not working for no one on earth. You're not on earth to please man. Right? You're on earth to be righteous. You're on earth to be set apart. You're on earth to show the glory of the Most High. Right? And the Most High is going to take care of you. Right? The Most High is going to show you how to take care of yourself. Right? But you don't want to give out too much information. You see, these individuals, they watching you. They want to know what you do for a living. They want to know what gym you go to. They want to know what your diet is like. They want to know your practices. They want to know things about you. But you don't got to give out no information. Right? But it's certain individuals that might draw close to you so they can just know what you got going on for yourself. And then they may come and continuously ask you questions about the things that you told them that you're building up on. In the meanwhile, they in the back praying to the adversary to stunt your growth, to stunt your movement, right? That's why you don't go around telling people the things that you want to do, right? You see, these things that we want to do in our lives, we give the Most High the petition, and the Most High is the one that He pushes us towards it if it's in His will, right? He gives us the desires of our hearts. And that's on both sides. If you want to live a wicked life, He gives you over to wickedness. And if you want to live a righteous life, He will take care of you. Right? He'll give you the desires of your heart if it's for righteousness. But you got to be very wise about the way you move. You got to be wise about the way that you speak. Sometimes it's wise for you to not even open your mouth when an individual asks you what it is that you're working on. You could just say, I'm working. You know, someone want to know what you're doing for work. I'm just working. They want to know what you're working on in the gym. I'm just working. Right? They want to know what your diet is like. Hey, I'm just working. I'm just eating. You know, they want to know all the secrets. They want to know why you look the way you look. Why you move the way you move. What is it about you that's making you stand out so much? Right? They want to know the secret. They want to know the ingredients. They want to know what herbs and spices you putting into that dish that's making you grow this way. And you can't give it out. Because we go to places, we pop up. You know, sometimes we switch it up. Right? And when we switch it up and we haven't been to a location in like 2 to 3 months and we pop back into that environment, those individuals that saw us 3 to 4 months ago, they can see that we have grown significantly. If you have been consistent in doing the right things, you have made a drastic leap in growth. And they in the background, they be thinking or looking, trying to figure out what's so different about you. Like, they see you looking so different now. And they can't pinpoint what it is that you're doing, but they want to know. Right? There's individuals that watch us every single day, man. It's people that watch us and we don't even know them. And we see individuals as well too on a regular, but we don't really meditate too much on them, on what they got going on for them. But when you live and set apart, you know it's all eyes on you, because when you living in this matrix, you want to mimic and copycat everything that someone else is doing so you can get results, right? Instead of trying to find a way on how to do it differently and do it yourself, right? You try to mimic the same exact formula, but you're always going to get a different type of dish, right? You train like somebody that you see on YouTube, you still gonna get a different physique because you're not built like that person. You understand? But we must be very wise as well too. You know, when you at these workplaces, right? When you at these gigs, these jobs, and you're working with certain coworkers, right? Some coworkers, it may be a part-time job for you. You might have something else on the side, right? They may be full-time. You know, they be asking you what you about to do when you get out of work. You know, they want to know what you about to do, right? People see you on a regular, they like, oh, you about to go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? People like, you in the grocery store, that you putting down some greens and some fresh poultry on a conveyor belt. They like, oh, you about to eat good, huh? They want to know what you about to do. Oh, what you making today? Oh, what you working on today? What you training today? What you building today? Where you want to go in 5 years, right? People just want to know a lot about you. You gotta be careful with that. And that's even with family as well too. Right? If family is just being nosy, being in your business, you know, you gotta cut them off sometimes. You know, if it's people in your circle that's just nosy, but they're not contributing to your growth, you're gonna have to cut them off because, you know, that's wicked. Somebody just trying to find out what you're doing, what you got going on for yourself, but they're not here trying to help you build. They're not trying to help you in this righteousness. They just want to know what it is that you got cooking up for yourself. You're going to have to cut them off and keep it moving. That's why you make individuals kind of nervous, because you don't do a lot of talking. You just make it happen, right? You're about action, right? Sometimes we got too tired of talking. We got too tired of talking, fellas. We got too tired of talking. Because at one point in our lives, we used to talk a lot. And now we don't talk no more. We just walk that walk. It's all about action. It's no time for talking no more. Right? You know, you vibe high. You got that good strength about you. You got that good charisma within yourself. That charisma is for you. That charisma is not really for you to go out here and to be shaking hands with everybody and trying to roll dice with everybody. Nah, you got good charisma within yourself because you got that bounce. And they see that about yourself because when you in isolation, you have a good time with yourself, right? You have a good time with yourself. Right? You spend time with the Father's bringing you comfort. You trying to find balance, right? So you find out new things about yourself, new talents, right? New things that you could work upon right now, new things you start sharpening, right? You start getting information, right? So you got this bop, you got this bounce about you, and people see that about you, and that is looked at as charisma. And these individuals, they see that, they see you got that flow. Right, so they try to flow towards you and try to, you know, learn about your ways, learn about your mysteries, learn about your practices, learn about what you're doing, right? Oh, why you do that movement like that? What muscle group does that target? Why you eat like that? Why you always eating all these greens? Why you eat so much protein? Why you eating all these carbs? Huh? Why? Why you taking that supplement? Right? They always want to know why. Right? We don't ever hide the Most High though. We don't hide that. We don't hide giving Him praise and glory in the midst of someone that asks us certain questions, and we could just bring up the Most High. We don't hide that fact. But when people come to the point where they ask you personal questions about places that where you want to be at, things that you growing, you putting forth your strength towards to grow. People want to know what it is you want to build and where you want to go in life. Listen, it's wise for you to not tell anyone. Keep it to yourself. Keep it pressing. Give the Most High your petitions, and y'all willing, you gonna get there, because it's a mission. It's a walk, right? And it's not like you could walk 1,000 miles in one day. You understand? It's about endurance. It's about you giving grace. When you get another day, it's another day for the Most High to stack another brick upon that brick that was given to you when you was alive the day before yesterday, and you got another day to stack another brick, and He's gonna guide you to that destination. And we just gotta make sure that we stay on course with the Father and not with man on earth. right? Because man on earth could put a stumbling block in your way. Right, so we gotta be a mystery out here. We can't be out here giving too much of the ingredients, man. Cause they looking, they wanna know, oh, how he doing this? Oh, how he doing that? You know, oh, what you got going on for you later, man? Oh, what you gonna do when you get out of work, man? Oh, you going to the gym? Oh, what you doing with these avocados, man? What you making with it? Right? I ask you all these personal questions, man. And you ain't even worried about what they got going on for them. A wise man, he keeps his mouth shut, right? Even a fool looks wise when he keeps his mouth closed, but sometimes fools can't help it. Fools always want to just come out of nowhere and just open their mouth. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You know when you live in this set apart life, and y'all may be somewhere waiting on getting service, and someone in front of you may just turn around and just want to, say something to you. And all you could do is just like, nod your head and kind of just, give little gestures like, yeah. Like you're not really trying to talk too much, man. You're just trying to really handle your business and get back to your destination. But some people, they feel comfortable like that. Like they could just turn around and just say stuff to you, right? Want to know what you got going on for yourself. Just be wise about that, all right? Look out for that. And if you notice that starting to happen in your walk right now, you simply got to cut it off and not give out too much information, all right? Because they watching. It's your brother, UncleK. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High Yah, through His Son Yahushua HaMashiach. It's your brother, UncleK again. And y'all continue to have a great day. Y'all stay extremely blessed. Stay safe. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one, most high willing. But for now, peace.